Hi! I am a bit of a hot mess at the moment, on purpose, sort of, planned to be. I am getting ready for Sadie's second birthday. If any of you have wondered, wait a minute, I feel like we didn't even see her first birthday. You're right. If you follow me on Instagram, then you were probably there for the very sad saga in which I not only lost Sadie's birthday footage, hold on, you crooked. Fix it. There you go. I feel like I was going like this to try and catch your eye. I lost Sadie's birthday footage, but also me surprising Ryan that we were going to go to Hawaii. I lost it in the ultimate battle with the technology troll 2018, in which it stole a piece of my soul and my baby's first birthday and the biggest surprise I'll probably ever do for my husband. That one hurt. Ugh. We're not going to dwell on that, we're just going to move right along. She is going to be 2 on the 17th, and we're having a little birthday party for her this weekend. I'm right in the middle of deep cleaning my house, and I was about to wrap presents and start putting up decorations, and I thought, I want to show you guys what I got because of a couple of things. One, I have not consulted Pinterest with this at all, and while I'm sure there are lovely ideas on Pinterest, I'm just going with what's inside my own noggin. Her first birthday was wildflower themed because she is Sadie June Flowers. If you remember, Luca named her that when she was born, and it's really stuck. So we went with that with her first birthday. I could already tell by the time she turned 1 that she was a little wildflower, and now that she's 2, knowing her personality even more, she really embodies that like spunky, silly, sassy sort of Eloise at the Plaza, up to no good, adorable little mischief kind of a girl. Maybe someday when she's a reader, we'll do like an Eloise birthday party. That would be really fun. Ooh, I already have ideas for that. Like, you know, in the book when it has the little line of everywhere she's gone in the hotel, I could like do that around the house. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. But for this party, when I was trying to think of her personality and what I could do for a birthday theme, for some reason hot air balloons just popped into my head, and it feels like it fits her. She is spunky and whimsical and fun and has so much confidence in where she's going. I always look at her and think, oh, the places you'll go, baby girl, which is a Dr. Seuss thing. But oh, the places you'll go is travel related, and hot air balloon is a form of travel. It all makes sense in my head, so we're rolling with it. The reason why I wanted to film this video and show you guys everything that I've collected before the party happens is because this party's gonna be a little bit different than the ones that I normally roll with. I like to do my Pinterest parties. My kids remember what each birthday was like because the theme sort of puts it as like a bookmark into their brains. The pictures themselves are like a scrapbook page because of the decor and stuff, so that's why I like to do this. The biggest reason why this party was going to be different is because we knew that our budget for April was going to be ridiculously tight. So I made it a goal of mine to try and figure out how to throw the same like Marie style party with the little bittest amountest of money as possible. So I want to show you what I gathered for decor, what we have for her gifts, what I think are fun 2-year-old gifts that we're going to be giving her, and then we're going to total it up in the end, and I want you to play along. This is how we do the game show. We used to do this back in the Bits and Clips days with my consignment hauls, so we're going to do it birthday party edition. I want you to try and guess what I spent in total. I do have a couple of cheats. Some of the gifty things that were purchased that were the big ticket items that I wanted for her second birthday, the wonderful Nini purchased those, but I still want to show you, so they're still here. I went to the dollar store, Amazon, and our own attic. Let's start with the decor and then I'll go into the gifts. Let's do Amazon and then the dollar store. That makes the most sense. I planned on going onto Pinterest to see what I could find for hot air balloon birthday parties, but after I searched it on Amazon, I didn't want to go on Pinterest and find a bunch of other stuff that I didn't know I even needed and like overspend more, so I just stayed off of Pinterest and halted it there. I got a bag of these sort of minty teal balloons. From what I can tell in the viewfinder, they're coming off more turquoise. Here, they are definitely more mint. Maybe they'll come off mint when I look at this later. But this is a bag of 100 mint balloons, and it was like $2 more expensive than the bag of 24. So while I plan to only use a dozen or so, we'll have them for future parties or whatever. I have children, they like balloons. The blue represents the sky, so I think I will get some of these filled with helium. I'm gonna get them filled with helium. Okay, I'm bringing my Amazon box up here. There's one thing that I'm gonna do that I'm really proud of myself for, she says before it ultimately totally fails and bops her in the face, but best laid plans, I have a good plan here and I'm gonna share it with you. And then you'll have to watch the party video, which should be coming next after this one, I think, to see if it actually worked or not. I plan to have a main cake, but I also wanted to have some cupcakes. Scarlett suggested that we make like banana bread cupcakes with cream cheese frosting, and I just said sure. I don't know why she got that idea in her head. Sounds good to me. But I got these cute little cupcake toppers. Each one of them, try and not get the glare. There you go. Each one of them has a hot air balloon and there's some clouds in there, pink, blue, and gold. Are you making a tally in your head of how much you think I spent? This is a garland and it says that it has hot air balloon, 3D hanging garland, pink and gold, 5 strands. If you're interested in any of these products, I will link them below like I always do. Oh man, I really have to work against the glare of the natural daylight. Let's open them up and see. Here we go. Now I'll come closer to you. They're pretty long. That's nice. I'd say it's like about 4 feet long. There's pink cardstock at the top and you just fold it until you get your hot air balloony shape. So they don't necessarily have to be hot air balloons. They could just be 3D dots and hearts. And they had them in different colors. There was like pink and I think like a minty green and yellow and maybe a blue or something like that. But look, that's pretty cute. So I think I'm gonna hang that in the window in the kitchen. I'm only gonna decorate one room because then I can sort of take pictures and make it look like there's a lot of decoration going on. That makes it a little easier on my budget as well. We'll see. Flash forward to the actual party and I've gone nuts like I usually do. We'll see. But right now I'm saying I'm only gonna decorate one room. So those are cute. I really like those. And since that window in the kitchen is pretty big and I only have 5 of those, I thought it would be nice to have something in the middle, although that'll make it uneven on one side. I'll rethink that as I get to it. But I decided I wanted to buy something for the middle to sort of fill out the window more. And I found this thing also on Amazon, had horrible reviews. People said it looked so cheap and the colors were way off. And I don't know if they've updated the product or what, but it seemed inexpensive for what it was. And I thought I'm just gonna take a chance on it because the idea seemed very cute and pretty hard to mess up for what it was. So I bought it and I love it. It's this, look, I'm gonna hang this up above her crib. She's gonna keep this as room decor afterwards, which I always like to do that with all my party stuff. But it's a little felt fluffy cloud with peach and light gray and pink hearts dangling down. There, maybe that's my thumbnail. It's so cute! And it was not that expensive for what it is. And it's actually really soft. It's super fluffy and soft. I mean, you could nuzzle it if you wanted to. So then I thought if I'm gonna have those blue balloons kind of giving like the air effect, it would be nice to make some clouds. I've done clouds before when I did Scarlett's rainbow party and I just took tissue that had some sparkles in it and like crunched it around. So I knew I had lots of that left over, so that was something already in my storage. Oh, it's right here. Well, it's this. So we'll see if I can create that effect again if I have time. We'll see. And then I found these on Amazon as well. They're sort of a bigger version of that same thing we just saw, but they're individuals. And when you open them up, there are different colored papers in between. So as you fold them, they kind of get some dimension to them. And when you buy a set of them, you get them in 2 colors. So I got them with this like peachy pink and cream, which totally matches my balloon umbrella cloud. I can't ever find words. Parts of my brain are just permanently broken. No balloon, no umbrella. I just meant cloud. The cloud is felt. The star is like cardstock, very, very, very soft cardstock. And this is almost just like, it's basically computer paper, but it's a little bit thicker. Not thick enough that I could qualify it as cardstock in my mind, in my crafter's head, but it'll definitely do the trick. And they're light and airy and they're so cute. And look, I got them in 2 colors. So I'm gonna disperse those around. What else would I be doing with them other than dispersing them around? Disperse is a weird word. Oh, I love them. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. Doesn't Sadie just seem like a hot air balloon kind of a girl? Scarlett's 2nd birthday, I think, was her strawberry shortcake themed birthday, and which I'm actually gonna talk about that in a second, but I think I might try and put Sadie in the same dress that Scarlett wore because I still have that on hand. It's in Sadie's dresser. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? 8, 10, something like that. Everybody's getting ready for the birthday dinner, so we're gonna have to get going. But the final thing that I got from Amazon is for my cockamamie idea that might totally bomb. If it does, oh well, I think it's worth trying. And that is, I was thinking about how I wanted to have one big hot air balloon somewhere in the party. And I thought, okay, I could get a cardboard box and put like balloons around it and decorate it like a basket and the kids could actually climb in it and maybe have it be a photo booth. This is a small house. I'm only inviting very small children. That would be a lot of effort. My next thought was that it would be really cool to make the actual cake into a hot air balloon itself. So I ordered one of these giant balloons from Amazon. It actually came with 2. I'm gonna blow it up. I'm not gonna put helium in it. And then I got the paper straws. This is all still Amazon. Oh, they're so cute. They're perfect. There's like stars and stripes and zigzags and gold and pink. Then I remembered Trader Joe's has those confetti cakes. I'm gonna get it and show you. Hold please. It's all foggy because it's been in the fridge, but they have these sweet little confetti cakes that kind of have those same colors of pink. There's like a periwinkle, the peachy color, and yellow in there. So I got 2 of these cakes. I'm going to try and stack them on top of each other. Then I'm going to angle the straws out of it, and I'm going to blow up the balloon and affix it on top somehow and have the cake be a hot air balloon. And I feel like it should work. We'll see if it did. If it doesn't, the cake will still be edible. We have little banana cupcakes that everybody will have to like split one, and that'll be sad, but it'll be okay.
I've got mine.
Okay,
I'll get mine.
Hustling and bustling. I gotta move quicker here. We're gonna total each store and then we'll get an entire tally. Total tally? Yes. Then from the dollar store, I got a couple rolls of paper, and along with that, some bows. We needed a giant bow for one of her gifts. It happens to be giant. I'll show you that in a second. More bows. More bows. A dog toy for Lulu, some pink streamer, and then for favors, I was trying to think of what I could do for hot air balloon style travel favors, and I bet you anything you guys are gonna come up with something in the comments that I'm gonna wish I would have thought of myself, but I just couldn't think of anything. I thought bubbles because, you know, like up and away and them floating off, but I feel like bubbles are at every kid's birthday party. And I know I had seen little kites before at the dollar store, and I thought that would be fun, but they didn't have them there. So one thing that I can always do with Sadie, because her birthday is in the spring and her nickname is Sadie Flowers, is we can always just default to flowers. So that's what I did. These are my favorite flowers, ranunculus. I love how beautiful they are and what a ridiculous name they have. They have several little bulbs in a pack. The dollar store also have these biodegradable pots, and then they even had potting soil. So I might have the kids pot them themselves. Or maybe I will pot them for them. Oh, there is one more Amazon thing. Mary is a really cute party planning company, and they always have adorable themed plates and cups and decorations and things. And I knew that they had a You Are My Sunshine set where the plates are sunshines and then the napkins are clouds, and they're so cute. It was crazy expensive. I just couldn't do it. So I did find this other set that I really liked that was also very expensive, but when I pieced it out, it was a lot more reasonable. So I just got the cake plates from that set. They are darling. They have a sun and some pink and blue clouds and little rainbowy raindrops. So I got those. And then I supplemented the rest from what we had at home. We had some of these IKEA teal napkins, and I got some yellow napkins from the dollar store, and I feel like that goes really cute together with the set. I already have some clear crystal glasses, and we're going to do pink lemonade in those, so that kind of gives the same sort of effect as the very expensive set. That wraps it up for Amazon. At the dollar store, I also got some yellow plates in the bigger size for dinner, because I am going to be serving dinner. And then they had this ribbon that it has a little scalloped edge, and there's like little eyelets cut out of it, so I think I'll wrap those around the little flower pots for the favors. And we're gonna call that done. Anything else from the dollar store? Probably, if there is, I'll shove it in somewhere else. Oh, yes! I got one of these lanterns because I figured I might be able to turn it into a hot air balloon. I think it lights up. It doesn't go with anything else really, but it was $1 and I grabbed it. These were another thing that was in my just bin of supplies, so I think I'm gonna use them. Just some really pretty little golden crowns, all sparkly. That's it for the decor stuff. You'll have to watch the birthday video to see how I tied that all together. Let's get to her gifts very quickly because my family is ready to go out the door. I'm really proud of us this year because I feel like we're giving Sadie everything that I wanted to give to her and everything that I know she'll be really excited about, and we spent like no money of our own. We just spent grandma money on some of the bigger things, but we also spent no money on some of the ways we were able to collect stuff. So one of the biggest things we did was shop Scarlett's old stuff that I saved. Whenever Scarlett comes home from school, Sadie immediately grabs the backpack, puts it on. It's about as heavy as she is, so she leans back and tries to hold her gravity as she walks around the house. You even saw her playing with Scarlett's backpack out with the chickens in the traveling to Paulsbo video, which I will link below. She loves that backpack, so I wanted to get her one of her own. And if you remember, Louise got this one for Scarlett when she was teeny tiny, and it's perfect. Still so darling. It's just the right size for Sadie. We don't have to spend any money, and I think I love it more than anyone I could go out and buy anyways. Inside is the only thing that I actually purchased for her. Sadie loves Elmo, like most 2-year-olds. She actually really likes the Furchester Hotel a lot. I saw that there was an inexpensive Elmo on Amazon, and so I bought him. I did read in the reviews that he tends to look a little like Elmo's weird uncle, and I kind of agree, but he's soft and he's cuddly, and I think he'll do the trick. I wanted to get things that I thought she would like to shove in her new backpack, so Elmo is one of those things. And I gave the price away. He was 12 bucks. I also got some Elmo slippers for her. She's a shoe girl. She's an Elmo girl and a shoe girl. So I felt like this was a win. Another thing that she can shove into her new backpack. Along those same lines of giving her things that were her sister's, whenever we go to IKEA and there's like the kids' furniture area that you can play with, she gets so excited about the little chairs that are just her size. And if you've been around a long time, you know that a friend of ours gave this to Scarlett when she was really little. It's a little Barca lounger, but that's gonna be one of Sadie's big gifts. She's gonna get her own little chair, her own size. I was looking for a cloud pillow that I could put in there because then it would kind of go with the theme of her birthday and it would be something new, but I didn't find anything that I loved that we could afford. My friend Tiffany, who's gonna be coming to the party, she's one of my oldest friends. We've known each other since we were 11 years old. She came to Scarlett's second birthday party, which was strawberry shortcake themed, and she allowed us to borrow all of her vintage strawberry shortcake dolls. A couple of weeks ago, Tiffany told me that she was gonna be putting those dolls on Buy Nothing, or if we wanted them, we could have them. And I clamored on those things so fast. The perfect actual 80s little vintage strawberry shortcake dolls. Scarlett packaged them like this for Sadie. Scarlett washed them all, brushed their hair, got them all dressed, and got them with their little friends. They all still smell good. I love them so much. And Sadie has been loving Scarlett's set of the newer strawberry shortcakes that look very similar. She loves to put their little shoes on and off, and so she's going to be gifted her own strawberry shortcakes that we inherited to our family. Then Ryan found something when she turned 1 that he's been holding on to her specifically for her second birthday, thinking that she might be of the age to start getting into board games. And along with that, Tiffany also had the strawberry shortcake board game. Ryan and the kids play board games all the time, and it's just perfectly timed because in the past month, every day, Sadie gets out a board game, she sets it all up, and she giggles with delight, and then she makes a huge mess, and we all have to pick it up and put it away. This is a game that we had with Scarlett as well, and then we passed on. Ryan found this at Goodwill for like $1.99. It's in perfect brand new condition. It's such a fun little game for tiny hands. You have these little tree stumps, and you get this squirrel, and the acorns are the same color as the holes in the stumps. You spin the spinner and you get to use him like giant tweezers to put the acorns in. So it's like the perfect little fine motor dexterity thing for a 2-year-old, and it'll be all her own. We're checking all the boxes of things she loves. So far, out of all the things I've listed, just Weird Elmo Uncle and the slippers are the only things that we've had to pay for. You know my good friends that I call the sister wives? Well, Carly just had a baby, little baby Vivi. I think Vivi's gonna be coming to the party. And last year, Sadie wore this when she was brand new, and it's got hot air balloons on it. So I think we're gonna pass this on as a gift to little baby Vivi at her party. Then the last 3 items that I have to show you are the things that I put on her wish list that Nene picked up for her. Actually, I put a couple of other things on there, so I will write them in the description bar below. But my family is literally in the car waiting for me now, so we're going to hurry. This is gonna be something all the kids are gonna get to play with, and I'm really excited about them. River stones. I went for the off-brand Stepping Stones kit, but have you heard about these? Luca has them at his preschool. You can put them around your house. You can play the floor is lava. There's so many different creative ways to play with this. I went for the off-brand ones because you've got a whole lot more of them. There are 11 stones in this set, and they're kind of pricey, but I really feel like the fact that all of the kids can play with them together is going to make it worth it. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. Another thing that Sadie adores of her sisters is her big girl car seat. Sadie has grown out of her Maxi Cozy infant seat that we have, and we needed to move to the next size up. Every single day, Sadie wants to go out into the van and buckle herself into the big girl car seat. Now, we're not ready to turn her around and front face her yet, but I wanted her to feel like she had something that was more of a big girl seat, but I could still recline it so she can take those car naps because she does great with those, and I'm not ready to give them up. So I went and looked at Bye Bye Baby and shopped around, clicked all the buckles and to see which ones work the best. Another thing that was important to me is that it had some fun color in it because Sadie loves her pinks and purples. This is what we got. The Graco Forever 4-in-1 car seat. 10 years, 1 car seat. I really love and trust the Graco buckles. They're secure, but also not too hard when kids are big enough to be able to do them themselves. So that's why I kind of went with this, along with the fact that it looked comfortable and had a great recline, as well as good safety ratings. That covered everything that I was looking for. And the last thing that Nene got was a Duplo set. I don't have that here. She has it at her house. She's wrapping it right now, so I will put in a picture of what it looks like.
That's the same. Oh, let's do it. Yeah.
What did you get, little girl? I'm excited for that because my big kids are really into Legos and I wanted Sadie to have some of her own that she could manipulate into bigger things. She's able to take the little Legos and stack them into stuff, but I just thought it'd be fun for her to have her own Lego set the way the big kids do. So the grand total of everything that we spent out of our pocket was, Amazon was, what did you guess? Remember Weird Elmo and the slippers? $92 total. So I stayed under 100 with those 2 gifts. When you take out the 2 gifts, it was $80.62 for all of the decor things that I got. From the dollar store was $16. The rest of it was Nini money, which is just magic money. It's pretty good. I feel like that was pretty good. That is everything. We have to go have birthday dinner now. Thank you so much. Please remember to thumbs up the video, hit subscribe. If you hit the notifications when I do have the birthday vlog up, you will get a little notification on your phone and I can hear them all calling for me. I gotta go. Thank you so much. I'm sure I forgot something, and if I did, then I'll include it later when I get back from the restaurant. Happy my kid's birthday. Bye. For those that made it to the end, I wanted to share some of the gifts that Sadie got over at her auntie's house that night. These things are linked below. They were all on her Amazon wish list. We got her Crocs because we have farm animals and, you know, farm mud outside, so we like to have shoes that the kids can put on and off by themselves that we can hose down. These ones, as far as Crocs go, are kind of cute. And she also got this little mop set that came with a broom as well. Some Crocs and a mop. What more does a 2-year-old need?
Oh, well, I don't like the soul. Yeah, we'll just leave the cars there. Oh, that's just a reflection.
Swing, swing. Swing, swing. Look at this.